Harry was always going to come to his grandfather's funeral. They were very close. He loved his grandpa loved him, was particularly proud of him, having followed him into the military and seen active service. Of course, there's enormous interest in Prince Harry being over in the UK, not least because he hasn't been here for a year, but equally because he's not seen the royals since the extraordinary interview he and Meghan gave to Oprah Winfrey. So in that regard, there is a huge focus on him, his relationship with his brother, and indeed with other members of the family. I think Prince Harry will probably be nervous about the press scrutiny of his visit and the idea that he will be on display, so to speak, with the royal family as they walk behind his grandfather's coffin. It's not particularly convenient to Prince Harry to be the centre of attention right now. I think the messages that are coming out of Camp Sussex are echoed by those coming out of the palace, which is this whole week should be about remembering Prince Philip and supporting the Queen, that they want to put on very much a united family front, and they don't want any focus on tensions, and it's not intentional on his behalf, I don't think. The fact that there's this massive media spotlight on him isn't really what he wants, but it comes with the territory if, of course, he comes over to the UK after a year and having given that extraordinary interview to Oprah Winfrey. I think what's troubling for the royal brothers is, while we have had acres of coverage, understandably so, on Prince Philip's life and death, we also have this counter-narrative, which is the ongoing feud between the royal brothers, and that's uncomfortable for both of them, and they won't want to prove a distraction, not least when everyone's focus rightly should be on the Queen. It certainly doesn't help, though, when you have a situation where both have issued quite separate statements that don't seem to be necessarily in tune with each other. In order to end the narrative around the feud, it seems as if, publicly at least, there is going to have to be some sort of show of unity between Harry and William, because if there isn't, people will wonder what on earth is going on. So I think there's pressure on both sides here to keep up appearances, really, and look as if they have put their differences to one side. Otherwise, we're going to keep on having headlines concerning their fractured relationship.